Hello, and welcome to our Tween and Teen Art Camp Kit demo with the Public Library of Brookline. My name is Abby, and I'm the Tween librarian at the Brookline Village Library, and I'm here today to show you all how to make some button paintings. So let's get started. Is this your first Public Library of Brookline To Go program? Here's how it works. Each month, the library is offering new take-home program kits complete with everything you need to follow along and video or written instructions created by one of your local librarians. The best part? Absolutely no due dates. You can keep everything included in your kit. Visit brklib.com/to-go for a full list of our current kit offerings. Kits will be available starting the second Monday of every month on a first-come, first-served basis. Now let's get crafting. Alright, so let's get started. Here you'll see everything that you need to make your button painting included in your kit. There is a mini canvas, a paintbrush, some paint, a little makeup sponge, and of course buttons to make your button painting. And you can also use glue, or you can just use kind of paint as the glue. The glue is optional and it is not included in the kit. So the first thing you want to do is take your canvas and just kind of plan what you want your painting to look like. You're going to use both paint and buttons to make a creation there, and so you can think about what you want it to look like. You can use the little paintbrush to make fine details on your canvas, and you can use the makeup sponge to kind of put bigger paint on there, like a background, or just if you want to take up more space than the little paintbrush allows. If you're going to be doing a background, you should do that before you put your buttons on, which you'll see I'm doing here. I'm going to be using the makeup sponge to paint a blue background onto my button painting. So I just dip it in there like so, and then use that sponge to create a background. If you're painting a big background like I'm doing here, you have two options on how to place your buttons. You can either let the whole thing dry completely and then use glue to put your buttons on, which is what I'm going to be doing, or you can use the paint kind of as glue, and so place your buttons on there, and as the paint dries, it'll hold the buttons on there kind of like a glue. So if you don't have glue, that is an option. But if you're going to do that, I would recommend using a little bit more paint just so it sticks more to the buttons, and therefore the buttons will stay on the painting a little bit better. Alright, so I have let my background completely dry before I'm going to put my buttons on, so I'll be using glue. A good way to do it is to place your buttons on there before you glue them down, just so you can think about the shape and the placement of the buttons. So you can see I'm going to use glue to put all the buttons down, but I've thought about what shape I want and what colors I want where and all of that sort of stuff. So I'm going to use the glue to place the buttons like so. So now that my glue has had time to dry, it took about maybe 10 to 15 minutes, it is set. And if you want, you can at this point use the little paintbrush to make little details, or you can kind of do that at any point. It's really up to you. However you want to make your painting is the right way. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Thank you all so much for crafting with us today. We would love to see what you made with your kit, so please feel free to share your project with us on social media using the hashtag BRKLIB2Go. October's kits will be available starting October 11th at any library location. Keep an eye on our calendar and social media for more information about those. The Tween and Teen Kit program is generously sponsored by the Friends of the Brookline Public Library and the Brookline Library Foundation.